cucina. Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And today is all about creating energy. I know there's a lot of stresses out there, there's a lot of things going on in the world, and we get low in energy. So I am going to be showing you some, what I call them, pick-me-up balls. Yes, they are these tiny little balls. Look at this, tiny little balls. And then you pop one of these in your mouth, you know, around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning when it's, you know, when you're getting very tired, and it's going to shoot you up to energy. And not only that, you can put these in your children's little lunch boxes, and they're delicious. So the prima cosa, the first thing that we're going to do is to put on the fadale. Fadale in Italian means apron. And what I have here is I have the sloth. And it says to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. It doesn't mean that we have to stop dreaming because of everything that's going on in the world. You know, we can continue to dream because dreams eventually come true. Well, some, you know, not all. So the first thing that I want to do is that I want to, the first ball that I'm going to be showing you, because they are these cute little, amazing little balls, is I am going to be utilizing some chia seeds. I am going to be utilizing some flax seeds. I'm going to be utilizing some toasted coconuts. If you don't have toasted coconut, any coconut will do. And then, of course, you know, the start of our show, I am going to introduce blueberries. Yes, fresh blueberries. And I'm going to go grab them from the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Aspetta means to wait. Uno minuto. Oh, the blueberries, they're so healthy and delicious. And we all know it comes in a container. We all know that. So I'm going to be probably utilizing about a 1/4 cup of fresh blueberries. But before we start, I want to bring your attention to this wonderful little thing. It is a spice grinder, but I use it for all kinds of things. I'm also going to be using the spice grinder because I'm going to show you something else that you can do. What I have here is I have taken some slivered almonds and I just toasted them just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to be using this for the second energy balls that I'm going to be showing you, I am going to turn that into powder. And it's very easy and very simple. So what I just do is I just put them right in here like so, like that, just like that. Because if you don't have almond flour, and trust me, I have done this before. I have done the same thing I'm showing you. I have taken the almonds, I have toasted them gently toasted, and then what I do is I have put them in a grinder, in a spice grinder, and I just grind them. And it gives me what I need if I don't have it. And it's very easy, and it comes out just like that. And it comes out just like that. And I am going to be utilizing this for our next one. So if you don't have almonds flour, you can create your own almond flour. All right, so now that I have this, I'm going to move this out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I am going to bring forth my food processor, because we are going to need a food processor. In the meantime, this right here that we just did, that I just showed you, I'm going to put this on the side because that's going to come later. All right, so the first thing that I want to do with this is the first thing is I am going to open this guy up, and the food processor is the best thing. We're going to be utilizing this guy for both of them. So you don't even have to wash it or anything, we're just going to keep it like so. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to take a tablespoon, and yes, I am going to measure a tablespoon of chia seeds. A tablespoon of chia seeds go in there. Super easy. We're done with the chia seeds. Put that to the side. Now I am going to take a tablespoon of flax seeds. Okay, so let me tell you what I've done. If you buy flax seeds and they are in the little seed, I also done it. I have put it also in my spice grinder, and this is what I came up with. So then that way, I always have it. And I like to grind it because it's easier for digestion. So I'm going to take one heaping, well, it's 1 tablespoon. So a tablespoon of chia seeds, a tablespoon of flax seeds. We have not done anything yet with the blueberries yet. So then now to this, I am going to be utilizing some walnuts. They can be raw, they don't have to be raw, it's whatever you want it to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a half a cup of the walnuts. You know, I usually don't measure, but in this case for you, I am measuring, and they all go in there just like so. Super easy transaction, guys. And then what I want to do with this is that I want to bring my coconuts. And what I'm going to do with my coconut flake is I'm going to do a third cup of the coconut, and I'm just going to add it right into salt like this. If you don't like coconut, you can omit this, okay? I just want to show you that you can really play with these things. All right, so then to this, I just want to add a little bit, and what I have here is Vietnamese cinnamon. It's just to give it a nice little yummy flavor. You can use, you know, I have used different kinds, but I find that cinnamon and blueberries, they like each other. Yes, they like each other. Okay, so now to this, we have 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. We have a half a cup of coconut flakes. We have now, I am going to grab my wonderful honey over here, but I'm going to wait for the honey because what I want to do now is I want to bring your attention to cranberries. And what I'm going to do with cranberries, you can omit the cranberries, you don't have to use the cranberries, but what I'm going to put them on, what I'm going to do first before I do that is I'm just going to keep it on the side. I'm going to keep my honey on the side and my blueberries and my cranberries on the side. So far, so good? Okay. So now to this, what I want to come over here and do is I want to, if I can get my top on here, come on, let me put the top on. Oh, we gotta make it. And then I just want to pulse this. I want to pulse this together. All right, before I add anything else in there. Okay, so now to this, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add my tablespoon right in there of cranberries. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I just want to pulse that. And it's going to rock and roll a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, now here's the thing. You can omit the honey or add the honey, but honey has got some wonderful all right, I cannot say it, okay? Proprieties. 50 years of being in this country, I still don't know how to say proprieties. It doesn't run on my tongue. All right, so what I want to do with this is I'm just going to add like a tablespoon. Or you don't have to add a tablespoon, just like so. Okay, perfect. Woohoo! I love when that happens. Okay, so now that we have this wonderful deliciousness. All right, so now what I want to do with this is that I am going to be utilizing, and trust me, I have done it with fresh blueberries, and I have done it with dry blueberries, and I don't care to have the dry blueberries. They're just super sweet to me, and I don't know if they add more sugar, but I don't want any extra added sugar. I want this to give me energy, but I also want to feel good. All right, so what I want to do with this now is I want to add a 1/4 of a cup. Let me see. Right here's my 1/4 of a cup. A 1/4 of a cup of fresh blueberries. Fresh blueberries. Fresh blueberries like so. And then what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to add them slowly. And they're going to be a little wet. And here's the thing, these guys, after you roll them, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing, okay? You're going to need to put them in the refrigerator because they need to sit. And then when they sit, they become these wonderful little, let me show them to you. They become these wonderful little, look at that. Look at that. Full of energy, wonderful for your health, but we're not done yet. Okay, so now that we have this deliciousness like so, it comes together. Let me show that to you. Let me grab a bowl. Over here, let me also grab a spatula. Because what we want to do is we want to put everybody in here like so. And you know, I like to do this either on a Sunday or a Saturday, because it's always good during the week that if you need energy, you just take one out of the refrigerator and you pop that in your mouth. All right, so I'm not going to worry about cleaning this. Trust me, it's no big deal. Oh, there it went on the floor. There comes Reggie. Boy, he's got to have something too, you know. All right, so that goes to that. I am going to remove the spatula from the floor. You got to have fun, right? Get yourself a nice pit like so. Okay, so then what you would do is I would grab a container like this, and what I have here is just coconut. You can toast the coconut if you want more or not. And then what I have what I have discovered, because you know it's been practicing a lot, is to use a little one of these guys, and it gives you a perfect little ball. Okay, you're gonna put it in your hands like so, and then you're just gonna roll it like that. Okay, to make a perfect little ball, and we're just gonna drop it in there. Super easy transaction. It's just my husband and I, so you know, for me is I like to make a couple of different ones, and it's just like making meatballs. So you know, as you can see, these goes really, really fast. Now the things with these, they are moist. They are moist, and see what I'm doing? Let me show you what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? I am just rolling these guys in here, and then I'm gonna just put it on a plate. All right, because these guys will go in the refrigerator and they will sit. And then, and what I would do, guys, is I would probably, well, if you want to try one, I would eat it now, but it'll taste better, and it even be more better the more it sits. So it takes a day or so, but you are having this wonderful blueberries, because you know blueberries aid in weight loss. Blueberries are high in vitamin B6 and C. It helps reduce cholesterol. Yes, vitamin C helps reduce cholesterol. For us that have high cholesterol, you know, we need to watch that. Well, I don't have high cholesterol. My cholesterol is perfect. They keep changing the numbers. Hey! All right, so you can see, you know, we're almost done with this transaction. And it's very simple and very, very simple. And then, you know, you can put them in a tight container. I would highly suggest that if you were to do that, is put some paper towels on the bottom, and then you guys will have something like this. All right, something like that. So now I have one little chiquitito one. Chiquitito means small, because you know, why not? You know, we got to use the whole entire thing. Okay, so that's one. So that is my pick-me-up bowl number one. All right, so I'm gonna just rinse my hands really quick, and we're gonna work on the next one. So now these guys that have the flute, you know, these will be my blueberry energy balls. And now I am going to be bringing your attention to a different kind. And this one is going to have some wonderful things. We're going to be utilizing for the second energy balls, because why not give you two instead of one? We're going to be utilizing some wonderful apricots. I have some beautiful apricots over here. I'm going to be utilizing some cacao with this one. I am going to be utilizing, I already have my, I'm going to be utilizing some of the almonds that we grounded, which I have them over here. And this is how I keep them. Okay, so I just keep them in a container, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on here what it is, and then I'm going to be able to use it on another time, because I made this weekly. So now I have my wonderful grounded almonds, my wonderful apricots, my wonderful organic cacao powder. It doesn't have to be organic, guys. If you cannot afford organic, you know, you can omit it if you choose. I am also going to be bringing some rolled oats. I'm also going to be utilizing some medjool dates, and I'm also going to be utilizing some figs. I already have figs. Why not? These are dry figs. So this is going to be easy transaction, guys. Easy transaction. So what I want to bring your attention to, and I know we got a lot going on in here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take a half a cup of my oats. And what I have here is I have whole grain quick cooking oats. That's all they are. And it's also, oats are very good to lower cholesterol. They're very, very good for you. So now I am done with this little guy, put that guy on the side. And now what I want to do to this, I'm also going to be adding some chia seeds because chia seeds are wonderful for us. A tablespoon of chia seeds go in. You see how easy and simple this is. Very easy, very simple. And then what I want to do to this is I want to bring my cacao and move everything out of the way. And on the cacao, I'm just going to be using a teaspoon. A teaspoon of cacao goes in there. Again, you know, read about cacao. Read about the health benefits of cacao. It is amazing. It's wonderful for you. I learned all about cacao when I was in Costa Rica, and I spent 2 weeks in that beautiful organic farm. Oh my goodness, it was the most amazing, incredible thing. I learned so much about health and nutrition. And that's what I'm bringing to you. So now, what I'm going to do in the little figs, I'm just going to use 2 little dry figs. You know, that's why it's always good to have it in a nice little package. And then I'm also going to take the majul dates. And I have a couple of that majul dates. I'm just going to use 2 majul dates for this. Oh yes. And just remember that the majul dates, they do have a seed to make sure that you remove the seed, okay? So what did we do? I took this and I cut it in half like so, and it took out the seeds. So what I want to do is I'm just going to cut a little bit of this like so, because this is going to be sticky. Oh my God, we're going to get dirty, and we just love to do that. All right, so now that we have 2 majuls, dates, about a couple of figs, it depends on how much fig you want. And then what I like to do is I just absolutely love apricots, you know, and in some parts of different countries, they call them ears. Yes, they call them ears. Isn't that cute? So I'm probably going to be using maybe a few more apricots. I love apricots in this. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It's wonderful. Mamma mia! All right, so now that we have this going on, so let me go ahead and give this a little press. There we go. We're just mixing these guys together. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start adding my apricots to that. So I call this my fruit pick-me-up balls. I just give them names. So when I'm not on the air and I'm not with you, I am creating all these marvelous things, which I think they're wonderful. So now we're going to add the rest of these guys over here. We haven't done anything else yet. Right now we're all combining everything. All right, so now to this, and people say, why the toasted coconuts? Why the toasted coconuts? I like toasted coconuts. If you don't like toasted coconut, you don't have to do it. But it's wonderful. So I'm going to add a good 1-2 tablespoons of toasted coconuts. Boy, I just made enough for perfectly. See that? I love when that happens. All right, so now that we have this deliciousness, now what I want to do here is this is the almond. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 1 and I'm going to take a good 2 heaping tablespoons of the marvelous, wonderful, this guy, come on now. Sometimes you feel like, okay, there we go. And it's starting to come together. All right, now to this that I have here, I have the honey. And then what I want to do to this is I'm just going to add and I'm just going to use this. I'm going to add a tablespoon. Come together, as you can see, almost a tablespoon. And now I'm going to get this guy over here. We're going to clear the decks with everybody. All right, so then we take this guy's out. Ugh. Well, first we got to take this off. I'm telling you, and look how beautiful that came out. Oh, mamma mia! I'm telling you, I love when everything works together, right? And we love that. Okay, and now we're going to do the same identical thing. Now, do we have to roll it? Do you have to roll it in coconut? No, you don't. You don't. You can take this guy like so. Again, we take it in our hands like that, and we're just going to roll it, okay? You don't have to do that, but what I I would do in this case, is I will take that wonderful little almond, okay, that little almond guy, and then I'm just going to take this little guy and I'm just going to put him over here like that. So this one I will roll in that beautiful almond flour, which is really not a flour. All we did is to put the slivered almonds. I toasted them just a little bit, okay? And then I put it in a spice grinder. And this is what we have over here. So we're gonna roll these little guys over here like that. Very easy, you know, and what I would do, guys, is every time I use any kind of fresh fruit or any fruit, is I would put it in a tight seal container, and it would last me, it lasts us, see, look at that, it just makes it rolly like this, it makes it easy, perfect. This would last me, well, we you know, my husband and I, we eat these a lot because of energy. You know, when there's something happens when you get older, or maybe, you know, it also happens when you're young as well. So, you know, we just need that extra energy, that little bit of extra energy. So you see, some of them are done in coconut, okay, and I'm just going to show this to you. So some of them are done in coconut, and this is my blueberry pick-me-up balls, and then some of them are in the almond that I showed you, and this is my fruit pick-me-up balls. Okay, guys, today was all about the energy balls. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and look at the health that you can have. Again, I am not a nutritionalist, I am not a doctor, but you know, blueberries are high in potassium, fiber, full of antioxidants, and read about almonds. Okay, Belly May means, okay, beautiful ones. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Mia Cucinaya, I'm Elena Jones, and grazie molti. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Eat healthy yums. Okay, Belly, I love you. Baci a tutti quanti. Blessings to everybody. Ciao, ciao, Belly. Enjoy the balls of energy. I'm going to continue to make balls, and you guys go ahead and have fun making them, and we'll all be healthy together. Ciao, ciao, Belly. Ciao.